What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a car review of the Chrysler Pacifica Minivan. I was excited to do this one. This is going to be a very popular minivan. It's definitely a fresh new look, and this rivals the Toyota Sienna, which has had the same design for quite some time. It's important to note that Chrysler used to make a Pacifica that was more of a crossover, and they discontinued that. They brought the Pacifica back as a whole new platform as a 7-seater minivan in 2017. Right here I have the 2020 model. This is a touring trim level. You can equip this vehicle in various ways. For the base model, it starts at $33,000, and you can go all the way up to a fully loaded hybrid version well over $45,000. Gas mileage is a generous 19 city, 28 highway with a range of 532 miles. This minivan has 287 horsepower. Plenty of cargo space, a large spacious trunk, and inside it seats 7. You do have the option of a bench seat in the middle, and you can seat 8. Going back to some of the specs, it does have a 3.6 liter V6 engine with a 9-speed automatic transmission. Some of the standard features include blind spot monitoring. Parking sensors are standard, with a rear view camera that also comes standard. Will help you maneuver this larger vehicle. It's a very handsome looking vehicle, and it is very stylish when it comes to the minivan segment. I do like the chrome accents. They complement the design pretty well. One of my favorite design notes is back here, just above the taillight. This black panel right here, and the way the body cuts in makes it look very modern and appealing. The rear design is refreshing as it looks different from other minivans. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. So this one has the black interior with the tan accent color. You do get this screen as part of the trim level. In the entry level trim, you do get a smaller screen. I'm a fan of the stitching on the steering wheel that is also throughout. Does give it a premium feel. There's soft touch, hard touch material here, but soft touch material on the door. Let's go ahead and start it up. Does it have push to start standard? Quick look at the infotainment system. I'm a big fan of this Chrysler system. It's very easy to use. You do have these buttons down here so you don't take your eyes off the road if you want to change the climate or radio controls. An interesting new design in a lot of the Chrysler vehicles is this shift knob. It takes getting used to, but it's electronic, and it can be a little bit weird at times. If you turn it, you could go too far. Trying to put it in reverse, you could end up in park, but you get used to it. You do have this electronic brake. Since it's a minivan, we have to talk about the space. You have plenty of storage. You have a cubby here, and an extra cubby here, and not to mention all of that space right there. And guess what? There's some more down here. Let's go ahead and hop in the back seat and check it out. Just press that button on the door handle, or just pull the door handle, and you get an automatic sliding door. One thing to note about the middle row is that you can fold these seats away. There's a compartment in here, and once you pull it up, these are just floor mats. This wouldn't normally be here, but you flip the seat up and it goes under here fully. In a lot of other vehicles, the middle row has to be taken out completely, or best you could do is just push it forward. For this design, I'm a big fan because you can actually put it away completely. The third row will flip and fold into the trunk, and you get a complete flat surface in here if you need to, make any use of that. You get the automatic buttons there. This window shape is standard. It's pretty neat on both sides. Now let's talk a little bit more about the storage in here. So you have these cup holders and another set right here. You do have the one in the door. In the back of the seats, there's an interesting little design here. These hooks, you can hook your shopping bags on them, and they're on the back of both seats. I think they did a great job with this interior. Very stylish, modern, and up to date. Check out the space in the third row. It's definitely not a bad place to be for an adult. I still have leg room. I'm about 5'8", and this seat is all the way back. Let's go over to this side. This seat is a little bit more upright, and I have plenty of leg room. I feel comfortable back here. The headrest fits comfortably for an adult, and it also folds down if you don't need it, if you have a child back here or a car seat. Now, since it's a minivan, it's all about convenience. You do have the car seat anchors in all of the seats and in the third row. So you have that flexibility wherever you would like to mount your car seats. Let's hop out and check out the trunk space. Now if you have the remote, you do have the automatic trunk button. Automatic buttons for both doors and remote start. If you have the key on you, you can just tap the button in the handle, and you do have the automatic lift gate. It's pretty roomy back here, and it runs pretty deep. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a two-step process to folding the seats and flipping them back into the trunk. Well, I just paused the camera so I can practice that one, but it's pretty simple. First you pull this right here, which drops the headrest, and step 2 is you just pull this one and the entire seat just comes back, just drops like that. How simple is that? That's brilliant. Well, while we're at it, let's just do the middle row as well. So first you're gonna pop this open, and it stays up on its own. You will pull the stow and go lever and just push down. There it goes. So it's in there fully. I think that's brilliant. And then you can take the cover back, push down till it locks. I'm doing this with one hand, but probably have better luck with two hands. That was pretty simple. Now, I'm not applying a lot of force when I'm doing this. It's a lot of it is there's like a mechanical feedback that's assisting me, and so it felt pretty easy. Everything feels natural and swings with your motion, so you're not really pushing too hard. This is brilliant right here, completely flat without having to take out the seats and leave them somewhere. That's just awesome. Alright, let's take it out. Pop this open. Look at that, it just stays up on its own. And we just pull on this handle. And I'm using my hand to just push it back. There we go. last thing, you need two hands. You're just gonna pull this and push the seat up. Adjust the headrest. There you go. Oh, and don't forget to shut this. Nice and clean. If you're wondering about the trunk, this is the first time I'm doing this. Let's see if I can figure it out. Well, that was a lot more force than needed. But there you go. Let's do this one a little bit more gentle. There we go. If you own one of these and you're having trouble finding the spare, it's back here. You get a donut. Pretty strange spot to put that, but that's how you end up with all this space right here. Well, enough talk about the space. This minivan is definitely about the convenience. It's very modern looking, stylish. It's got the nice chrome accents to it. A little bit about how it drives. I won't take it out on the road for this video, but I did drive it, and it's pretty nimble. It's smooth. Best of all, it's very quiet in there. There's the engine. You don't hear the engine noise. You don't hear the road noise. It's a lot of sound insulation. It's definitely a smooth ride. Navigating it around the parking lot it really feels like a small car. It's not difficult at all. You'll be surprised at the turn radius and how easy it is to park. Overall, this vehicle is just a no-brainer. It comes with quite a generous package of standard options. For example, the rear view camera. That's not really standard on a lot of vehicles, but it is standard here. And we can't forget about the looks. I mean, this is one good-looking minivan. I mean, look at those wheels. That's just standard. If you want to spice it up, you can even go for the limited edition, which has more of a luxurious design, or you could go for the S, which is the sports edition. Well, that's it for this quick review. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found any value, or if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and see you next time. Thank you.